Hello? Hi, my name's Paul. I write poetry and stories. We've had a great few days here so far. They're really looking after us at the school. They're giving us a busy schedule, so yeah, they should look after us, but we really enjoyed it. Great kids. We're having a fantastic time. Nice hotel. We don't have to pay for anything, so it's great. And it's been really good. And we just want to say that all the young people that we've been working with have been fantastic as well. We've had a great time with them. Just to do some poetry there, I guess, and some little stories, a few short things to start with. I just want to say that also, Munchen Babak's a nice place, and I noticed on the way here to the school, I was kind of walking along, and I passed a big church, and there was a sign outside the church. It was in German and English, and there was a big sign outside the church, which sort of said, "Jumble sale this Sunday, admission, €3. That's it. Admission this Sunday, €3. And there was another sign underneath, again in German and in English, which said, "Jesus is coming." Now, I don't know about you, but they should be charging a lot more than €3, because if you're going to have Jesus in jumble cell, that's a really special person to have there, and they should be charging a little bit more. Okay. Anyway, here's a poem from me. I don't know if the school. Does Windsor School play rugby?
Yeah.
Yeah, it plays rugby. Okay, so we're cool about that. Okay, this is a true life experience poem from me. It's called The Rugby Pillow, and it's about the first time that we played rugby at my school when I was very young. One day at school, we played rugby for the first time ever. None of us had played before. Nobody knew what was going on. And to make it even harder, we had to use a pillow, because the school couldn't find a rugby ball. It was strange. Everybody started acting like they were getting ready for bed. As soon as some people caught the pillow, they started to sit on it. A few people actually tried to go to sleep. My best friend Darren said his house was just across the road and he could get an alarm clock and a duvet if it was any help. We all found it incredibly hard to run with the pillow, but Darren, who could move like the wind, had the brilliant idea of stuffing the pillow up his rugby shirt. And off he shot across the rugby field like a pregnant rocket. Tackle him, yelled Mr. Garner, our games teacher. We can't, sir, we said. He's having a baby. At that, Mr. Garner, who thought it was quite trendy and cool because he drove a Toyota, shot off to try and catch Darren. But not even Mr. Garner could get anywhere near him. And Darren continued to move like the wind across the rugby field and went straight through the rugby posts and carried on going, onwards towards the school gates. "Where are you going?" yelled the tiring Mr. Garner, and Darren stopped and turned around and said, "To the hospital, sir, to have my baby." I'd just like to finish with a very short poem. I'm born in a place called Goole in Yorkshire, from Goole in Yorkshire, which is brilliant, fantastic. And what's really funny is that Anthony, who's going to be on it in a minute, has actually written a book that happens to be about my hometown. We don't know each other. Anthony kind of lived there, near there, and he wrote a book about my hometown, so it's funny that we're all working together. Now, before he reads to you about Goole, I'd just like to tell you quickly that Goole is a nice place. If you get the chance, visit Goole. Don't be put off by the sign on the main road into Goole. All towns and cities have a sign that welcomes you. I think my favourite welcome sign to a place is the one into Milton Keynes in England, which reads, "The modest but charismatic good citizens of Milton Keynes bid you a joyous and harmonious stay in their non-stop, ever-sparkling, vibrant metropolis." Don't be put off by the sign into Goole which reads, "This is Goole." It's got a sense of humour, it tries to be funny. Its sense of humour is maybe best summed up by the bridal wear shop, which is called better luck next time. It's a very short poem about Gould, and it's also about my father. My father's no longer here. He passed away a few years ago. He's not alive anymore. And when he was alive, he was a very typical Yorkshire father. When it came to money and things, he wasn't a very generous man. When it came to saving money, he was kind of big on that, okay? And it's a very short poem about the first winter that me and my mum spent without my dad. It's called The First Winter Without You, and it goes like this. Each and every week and day of the winter, me and my mum knew you were gone. Because each and every hour and minute of that winter, we had the central heating full on. Thank you very much.